to Aquatico. Let's change the tags. Tico. Boop. Let's see how well this one turns out. Boop. Aquatico. An underwater colony simulator. Under the sea. For the first couple of years, focus on food, reducing food, fuel, oxygen, electricity, and basic construction resources like plastic. Yeah, so focus on doing everything in the first few years. Yeah, basic necessities of life. That seems reasonable to me. Seems like a reasonable tip to give. Okay, standard controls. Yep. Game is loud. You can toggle an AZERTY keyboard. Interesting, I haven't seen that option in many games, so... Show tutorial is autosave is on. Autosave should be configurable, I think. Also, Aquatica. Shh, 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 shh. Baby, calm down. Silent. No need to be so loud. Colorblind mode, good. But there should be multiple color. There are different types of color blindness, so... Still, it's better to have anything than none. Double-sized UI. That's also very good for people like me with bad eyesight. Caustic. What does that even mean? Bubble quality. Depth of field, shadows, render foliage, etc. Alright. Audio. Music. Oh, that's in-game music, not menu music. But they started at 40%. User interface volume, it can be far lower. Environment volume, 60. Yeah, no. But this should apply to main menu music too. Oh, it does. But wait. It is set to 40%, but it's not applied to 40%. It would seem. I'm not entirely sure. I might be losing my mind. But yeah, let's actually see this. Deep Space Nine. Deep Sea Nine. This one's good. Green, very good. Deep Passage, Wasteland, and Shallow Reef. Dark Abyss, Neptune's Throne, Beneath the Ocean, etc., etc. Yeah. Shallow Reef, population 2 out of 12. Okay. Resources high or medium, events normal, disasters normal. Starting month of April, sure. Most production buildings need to be connected through a pipeline to have a steady supply of oxygen, fuel, and electricity. The connections can be seen in the form of blue dots on the outer edges of the building when using the pipeline tool. Okay. Cool. Water tastes good. Just looking at all that salt water just makes me thirsty. Choose a location for your people to build the subsurface base. WASD move the camera, that is good. Abyss. White is orange area. Fertile land. Brown is crude oil. Purple is radioactive. White is ore. There's some radioactive stuff there. Bunch of fertile land. Crude oil here. I don't even know how vital like radioactive materials are, so I mean, this seems like a place as good as any. It's okay, right here. Welcome, Sea Mayor. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the New Atlantis Initiative have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance of survival since the meteor hit made the surface uninhabitable. Focus on the production of plastics for construction, fuel for heating, and food for our people. The cold winter currents will strike soon. Build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times. Follow the tutorial to learn how to build, blah 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 blah, yes. So, to make plastics I will need crude oil. Ooh, you can select individually. You cannot actually give like commands or anything. Hover over highlight icons to continue. Resource bar, yep. Sponge. Oh, it's food, right. Medicine, oh. No, this is food. What the hell, sponge? Highlighted icons to continue. Electricity, crude oil, fuel, and oxygen are important. These are transported via connected pipelines from appropriate buildings to housing domes, other production buildings, etc. Yep. Electricity, crude oil, fuel, and oxygen. Keep track of your resident count, drone count, political influence, and overall people needs and happiness. Oh shit, I can be voted out. Pause the game with space, and then unpause it again with 1. Yep, seems fair enough. Try all the controls below. WASD, hold right mouse. Whoa, that zooms around, holy shit. Q and E to rotate, hold middle and mouse left to right, rotate. I like the fact that you can look at it like this from an isometric perspective. Over the production buildings group, so the toolbar. This one, food production. Gatherer's Place, a hub for crews gathering edible maritime fauna like mussels, sea nails, and sea cucumber. Food Tier 1. Unassigned workers or drones will take resources from your subsurface base or depot and transport materials to a designated construction site. When enough materials are at the site, the drones will begin construction. Credits and sponge required for construction. The shit is sponge. Okay. 8 times speed. Very appreciated. Open the jobs panel and check automatically assigned workforce. Oh well, that is a lot of different jobs. Wow. Find the most efficient location, then select and place a sponge collector on the seabed. You can see the efficiency on the hint when you are placing the sponge collector on the seabed. Search for sponges in the surroundings and find the best suitable place. Sponges in the vicinity are marked blue. Man, that is a lot of buildings. Okay. Sponge collector. Sponge is essential in plastic. Oh right, it's those things that I put the Okay, yep. Work efficiency 115%. Now the question is, do they disappear? As in, do you actually cut them down, or are they just there? The trees of this game. Select and place an oil platform. Yeah. 100% efficiency. R to rotate. Yep, very standard. And place a fuel refinery on the seabed. Yep. And that doesn't matter where it is, but for efficiency's sake, it should be next to it. Or close to it at least. Then again, I wouldn't want to place it on fertile land. Oh, fuck it. For the sake of looking neat, I'll put it there. Somewhere. Over the infrastructure group. Right. Select pipeline. Stretch a pipeline from blue markers surrounding the oil platform to the blue markers surrounding the fuel refinery. Every building can only be connected to a single pipeline. Okay. Soon you'll need a plastic factory which requires sponges, among other resources, to be constructed. It is a good time to boost your sponges production. Yeah? Upgrade production boost. Sure. Sponge age, usefulness. No oh shit. There could be parasites on these. Oh boy. Do they grow new sponges using this, or do you need like a forester kind of deal? Plastics factory on the seabed. I like that they have the upkeep mentioned. It tells you the rate at which it works. So 120 sponge per drone is needed to maintain it at full capacity. Right. Plastic factory uses the sponges harvested to produce plastics, a crucial material used for construction various structures. Right. Very standard. Infrastructure. Right, I would need to make a pipeline. From oh yeah, there can only be one. Select and place a plastics factory, and connect your plastics factory to the existing pipeline. And this is a lengthy ass pipeline. Okay, so there can only ever be one pipeline. That's kind of odd. Harvest the designated resources. Drag a box around the area you want to harvest. Some materials can only be found and scavenged in the immediate surroundings, such as plastics, iron, stone, and sponges. To gather them on the game toolbar. And gather stuff. Open the research screen. Right. And research tidal turbine. Oh yeah, that is a lot of research to go through. Alright. Should I be running out of research then? It's still 115%, so at least it's not spent any of it yet. Select and place a dome on the seabed. Houses and civic buildings can only be built inside well-pressurized hubs called domes. This is a small dome. This is small. Okay, sure. Sure. But yeah, it's mostly placing things on a different layer I mean, yeah, you don't need to actually do the things at the bottom of the ocean when it can be used for something else. Talk about between ground and dome view. Okay. Select and place 2 houses. Standing house. Open the research and research oxygen generator. Place a tidal turbine. Yep. Electricity can only be transported via pipelines. Okay, so it's a flat 80 regardless of where it is. Fair enough. And it has to be connected via a pipeline. Tab. Select and place an oxygen generator. Okay. I mean, I suppose it's kinda necessary to, you know, breathe. And I mean, when I place it, the best place is next to an oil refinery, of course. That's the best place for oxygen. Clearly. Connect the dome, the tidal turbine, and so on and so forth, right? Right. Drones use batteries. If you run out of batteries, your drones will not be able to fulfill their tasks. Pipeline not working. My god. Don't you dare break. The research doesn't really show anywhere. Battery factory. Electricity and plastics. This marks the end of the step-by-step tutorial. As a final word of advice, watch out for the notifications and warnings the game sends your way, and act on challenges in a timely manner. Dear Sea Mayor, good luck. Get fucked. Right. What the hell is a deco banner? Displays your faction banner, improves resident satisfaction with the surrounding environment. Fuel refinery in proximity of oil platform gains 10% production bonus. Yes. They're pretty much right next to each other, so I might as well. I appreciate that you can set a cap for the production so that you can maintain a specific amount. Production, create more. More turbines. So that we have sufficient electricity. Oh, sweet. I'm getting Texas. Yeah. Crude oil, fuel, and oxygen. Everything is working nicely. I'm wondering, is this infinite or is this an actually exhaustible resource? New players. Yes, new players have joined the game. New people have arrived at your colony. New Atlantis HQ has sent them to assist us with our daily tasks. We should put them to good use as soon as possible. Sure. Engineer. Food production. Fisherman's hub. Sponge drone. I suppose. Oh, come on. No houses. I have 2 houses. That should be plenty, shouldn't it? Fine. Yeah. A house itself has no upkeep, so that's nice. Public buildings, a shrine, a sacral place of worship. That satisfies the religious needs of our citizens. What? That's basic. They worship Poseidon? Do they? Huh. I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? I'm gonna directives. Property tax. Very good. And you can use your influence to create the or propose the directives. Okay, so that's the political angle. Yeah, it's probably good to actually create the drone factory in case drones get destroyed or whatever. So for the time being, we are fine. Probably should boost our fuel. Production boost and production boost. Also less upkeep. Less upkeep. Five plastics and 20 credits. That's very little, I feel. A drone factory, an industrial complex tasked with constructing valuable working drones, Mark 1. Currently, we don't have the plastics to actually do that. And I suppose we... Well, the first few years, food and basic resources was what was proposed. So I suppose there is a good plan to an underwater field. Yes, underwater farming. That's what we'll do. It's a fisherman's friend. Upkeep of 100 sponge per drone. And our sponge production is 32. Okay, that's the highest efficiency they can have, I suppose. So let's have another, so that we can boost the rate at which sponge is gathered. Okay, plant and cut. So yes, they do in fact plant. They do replace what they... It's a combined woodcutter and forester, so... Good. Good, good. You can paint these. Yes, all platforms will be yellow, and all of these will be brown. Yes. Okay, so all of the drones are... doing stuff. Clothes shop. Plastification combo. Plastic factory in proximity of drone factory. Means 10% production bonus. Sure, I think I'll make a drone factory next to it. A new wave of drones has arrived at our colony. So they occasionally send those as well. Connect the pipeline. Look at them squids. I'm wondering, since there are security buildings, what's gonna attack? Because they have to be for something. Yes, we will have property tax. Engineer. Monthly produced, monthly used. 25 to 5. They're eating plenty of mussels, but no production of mussels. Muscle. Ah, it gives different seafood depending on the season. Right. That's neat. Underwater field. Credits per area. Right. Right. Put a field here. Minimum size of 12 by 12. They're missing in stock. Oh yeah. Right, not enough plastics. Come on, make your plastics. Monthly produced 15, monthly used 59. That's not a good ratio now, is it? Yeah, maybe I need to boost plastic production. And optimize it so that it uses less. Oh sweet, money. I like money. Reduce the consumption of foods. Yep, optimize. Now, policy. Property tax. Thanks. Give the money. Okay. Now I can actually afford to make the underwater field. Why do I want it? I don't know. I'm just building for the sake of it. Oh yeah, and that thing's lacking plastics entirely. Right. Sign mariculture, but what? Seaweed or sea cucumber? Sea cucumber and seaweed, they're both like tier 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. We get more seaweed, so fisherman's hub produces small fish. The drone factory coming along slow. Slowly but surely. And the Sea Hunter's Lodge to accompany the fishermen's. So that we can have fishermen's friends. Upkeep of sponge. I think we're gonna need more sponge. So where should I... New arrivals. Still lacking all the plastics. Oh. Yeah, collector has priority. More houses. You people are a greedy lot. Not willing to even share houses. Come on. Each of these can fit 4. But no. It's like medieval dynasty all over again. Only one man and one woman can occupy a single house. Fuel is still fine, but... We should probably... Probably do more research. They get sharks. Damn. I don't know, do they even start work until they have the entire amount? Not entirely sure. They sent us plastic. Holy shit, that is a lot of plastic. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, I guess. Are we still not making enough plastics? Not plastic, sponge. Sponge. Okay, so in excess we have 20-ish. 28, yeah. It's some. Make the Sea Hunters launch. Get all kinds of food for these people. Because they're insatiable. And the more comfortable they get, the more they demand. That tends to be the nature of it all. Batteries, we are just even on batteries, so... Oh yeah, power. Should probably start considering making more power. Raw seafood production increased by 10%, yeah. Production buildings. Efficiency 0? Oh, right, they require oxygen. Oxygen. Yeah, partly on the entrance. You dumbass. Yeah, we're gonna need more fuel production. Lessen the upkeep. production. More drones, okay. Your batteries last though. Production of fuel. Optimize and double the amount of work done. Oh yeah. Wheat, pumpkin, and potatoes. I guess those are like hydroponics in the here. They're gonna want some fancy clothes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a colony sim. It has a lot of building variety, it seems. Spice production. So a lot of materials to balance. Quartzman, iron mine. I think until mid-game you need to actually just manually collect the iron. Where was it again? This one, yes. Gather resources. 122 iron. Yeah. Until you can do the mine, that is the only way you can actually find iron. This food tier system makes me think of another colony sim that I think was released into early access about a month and a half ago, I think. Was it like Foreign Horizons or something like that? It's basically, well, it's medieval, and you're gonna manage stuff like dysentery and all that. All those, all the good, lovely diseases. And it had like a building tier system. And like a resource tier system, and so does this one apparently. It's like food and luxuries are in tiers, at least. Buildings aren't explicitly split into tiers, but well, via this they kinda are. Subsurface base 2. The tech cost is not exactly very high. But then again, you have a lot of tech and it keeps rising the costs. And in income, well, for the time being, my income is 328 monthly. That is a lot of resources. Sushi. Underwater sushi. I don't know, it just seems really funny to me to eat sushi underwater. When your entire, like... Well, when practically everything you eat is fish already. Then again, I don't know. For whatever reason, it just feels funny. Also, these people are eating me into poverty. So ascending upkeep. Need to be producing more because these fuckers are eating all the food up. Man, I can make so many more directives now. 4,900 a year. That's pretty nice. House 2. Gatherer's place in proximity of sponge collector gains 20% production bonus. Huh. Well, I guess I should have started doing that. I'm thinking I might want to create more fields. Would be good to have a surplus of food. Maybe another gatherer's place would be better. Then again, that just doubled it. And if I throw another gatherer's place in the vicinity of this, with the upcoming research, it should increase production by 10%. Which is very good. I do like me some optimization. Cloud shop. Upkeep 100 credits, 80 electricity, and 70 plastic. Is the 70 plastic yearly or monthly? I think it's yearly. Can I... Let's see. Well, yeah, we had a sudden massive influx. Well, our production is 22. We are consuming massive amounts of plastics constantly, so we would need more plastics factories. Oh. Give it more plastic. Hopefully you don't eat into... No, you don't eat into the efficiency of this place. Good. Good, good, good. Well, now I don't have enough plastic to actually connect the plastic factory. Well, well, well. I know you need your materials, but I need plastic to make more plastic. Also, I need to create more drones. Also, plastic is being used for something else. God damn. Slowly but surely. What is currently eating up the plastic? Okay, food graph. Let's see how it'll look. Dude, I am in serious need of plastics. And I need plastic to make plastic. Please. Just a little more. Need more plastic. Oh yeah, my screen is over the, my face is over the upgrades window. Yeah, there's basically, for the plastic factory, there's expansion, optimization, production boost. Like, fairly simple stuff. The first few updates are usually really cheap. They're like 20 credits or something, and maybe like 10 plastic, or maybe just 20 sponge. Like, really inconsequential for like these initial buildings at least. Yes! We can finally have more plastic. Immediately just up the production. And now we need more sponge. That is the eternal back and forth. That is the gameplay loop. Workers en route from HQ. More workers coming soon. More leeches. But then again, they do bring in the money. Three additional ones. Oh boy. 7 families, so they want more houses, do they? Do you now? Oh. Yeah, internet connection is fine, I think. Is it? Yes, yes it is. Connection just decided to shit the bed for a second there. No idea how long that was out, but it's back now. But yes, I think this is suitable. Like, it's been over a little bit over a year in the game, and well, this makes pretty clear what the gameplay loop will be. Get resources so that you can make your people live, make them survive. Then they grow complacent. They want more stuff. Then you need to produce more stuff, and more of them keep coming. So you need to keep ramping up, and etc., etc., etc. You know, the usual colony simulator fare, and I think it is doing it very competently. Also, the underwater aesthetic is nice. There is some consideration for logistics that you need to consider the travel distance for sponge, for instance. It's not going to be very useful to have a plastic factory on the other side of the base while the sponge is being gathered here. It's just very, very inefficient. But the fact that you can have you only have a single pipeline that will be moving everything is kind of an interesting choice, but it works. No need to have separate like oil pipes and oxygen pipes and all that. Just one single pipe will do all of the piping needs. All the transporty stuff. I have no idea how far the trial would be going on for. Is it like a certain amount of time? Or the demo, rather, not trial. Because it's not timed. I'm wondering, does it last for like 2 years or something? Because it doesn't seem like research is locked or anything. None of the buildings say they're not available in the demo or anything. So I don't know. I don't see a clear, definite end to where the demo goes, but at least you get the idea based on this. A year, in-game year of gameplay should be sufficient to figuring out whether you like the loop or not. I mean, obviously the loop changes as you go on, but I'm not sure if it's going to be difficult by the end to actually keep surviving or not. But aesthetics-wise, it is really nice. Chill. Then again, I don't know about the dangers because there are those security buildings, so I'm not entirely sure how it will progress in later on. It's supposed to be coming out in Q4 of 2022. Sharks and whales, for instance, can apparently be enemies. There's dangerous, like, I suppose they're probably earthquakes and stuff. Underwater earthquakes. And apparently, well, yeah, there was the expedition option, so there will be expeditions later on. I don't know what that entails in the end. But yes, the game that I was thinking of is Farthest Frontier. And yes, it is in early access as of the 9th of August. Also, a very, very competent game. There's colony games for basically any aesthetic or time period, basically. So, the more the merrier, I suppose. Most of them very similar in basic structure, but they have like, well, aesthetic differences mostly. So, make your pick. This is another one to the mix. And I think it's good. I could see myself playing this eventually when it actually comes out. But that has been the last 4 demos. I am still wondering if I should, before or after another stream, at some point of a stream, just take a look at the Dark Knot to see the whole demo to the end and figure how it goes from there. I'm still curious. It is janky, for certain, but it is what it is. Regardless, that is it for tonight. Back to more regular streaming tomorrow. Probably another group stream. I think we moved the group streams to Thursdays. I'm thinking Saints Row. Haven't played Saints Row in a while. Want to move that one along. Can't wait for more cringe. Oh boy. A buggy mess, a cringe fest for certain. But I want to see more of it. I want to see what it still has to offer. Because I enjoy it. It's okay. Anyways, that is it for me tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.